Hi everyone, I'm Dizzy, and if you've seen my other Final Fantasy Let's Plays, I've said in those that I'm not gonna do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy 1. But that didn't quite sit right with me. I still wanted to do some content for this game. And that's why I've decided one way to make this fun for me and everyone involved would be to make a little challenge run. With the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, I'm gonna do a solo challenge. So let's start a new game here. We're gonna do solo monk. There's probably, the thief would probably a harder challenge, but I've never done a solo run before, so I don't want to be too hard on myself. So we're gonna be a lonely monk, punching themselves to victory. So let's give them a name. They're called Arf. All of these three black mages, they're gonna die. So here we have Woof. We have Ruff. And we have a Woo. So yeah, let's just start. That sounds good. And since this is not a Let's Play, but merely a challenge run, I'm not gonna be too focused on the story this time. I'm not gonna read out any text, I'm not gonna voice act the characters like I usually do. I'm not gonna ignore the story or anything, I'm not gonna like just speed through dialogue so you can't read it. If you wanna enjoy the story, you can do that. And I'm still gonna talk about stuff as it develops and such. But this is more of a gameplay-focused playthrough. And I'm very excited to see how this goes. So let me talk a little bit about this challenge. The challenge is I have to complete the game with only the monk alive. So the first thing we're gonna do is we have to kill off all the black mages, or have the enemies kill off the black mages without gaining any experience points. Or without them doing anything that would gain us experience points, let's just say it like that. So if they're all dead, I'm fine just finishing the combat with like the monk attacking and stuff like that. But we have to kill them off first. So that's number one. Yeah, and that's actually kind of it. I am gonna permit myself class change. I will upgrade the monk to their prestige class, which I don't know what it's called in this game. It might be black belt. We'll see. So that's gonna happen. A class change, if you don't know, it's a bit of a misnomer. You can't change classes in the way that you might think. You can't turn a monk into a black mage, for example, or a white mage. But every class has a prestige version that they can get to at some point in the game. Okay, let's put Arf all the way in the back so it's easier to kill. Kill the black mages so they get hit more often. That's a good start. Let's let the wolves bite them to death. Have everyone defend. Which might take a bit, but we'll get there. They're eventually gonna die. My only fear here is that Arf being all alone after these black mages have died will be too much for them to handle. If there's only one wolf left, maybe we're gonna be fine. Okay, that's one dead. That's another one dead, and that's all the black mages dead. Let's actually try and win this encounter without dying. Which might not be too easy. We might wipe here. Oh dear, we might very well wipe here. Oh, that was a dodge, very good. Alright, our first victory. Very nice, and we got our first level up even. Let's hope we can make it into town before getting attacked again. Whew, alright. First part's done. Let's change the order, obviously. because it would be kind of cheesy to have him. I don't think when everyone's dead, it probably counts as Arf being in the front anyway. So I don't think it matters too much. So yeah, the world is in peril, yada yada yada. There's 4 elemental crystals, we gotta restore them. And we gotta see the king about it. And yes, for this entire playthrough, I will be lugging... Arf will be lugging 3 dead black mages around, which is not concerning in the slightest. This is Cornelia, the starting town. Got a lovely little dancer here. And apparently Arf is very filthy. That is absolutely fine. That might actually work as a deterrent to their enemies. Restore the crystals to Craze. We shall do that. Or I shall do that, rather. Not like these other deadweights are gonna help. Let's buy some leather armor. One nice thing about doing the solo challenge with a monk is the monk does not need a lot of equipment. They just punch their way to victory. But I think at the beginning of the game it might behoove us to use these nunchucks. I think the way the monk's barehanded damage is calculated, that it is like something like twice their level in strength or something like that. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of research for this run. I'm just going in relatively blind. But until like level 8 or so, from what I've read, it is beneficial to have the nunchucks equipped. And at a certain point, it's just more efficient to punch enemies, which we're gonna do. I'm also gonna buy a tent and stock up on potions. Yeah, another thing about this version of the game that makes it a lot easier compared to, say, the NES version is we have a much bigger inventory. We can carry 99 potions. I think in the original game you can carry like 8 or something. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure how it worked. I never played that one, but yeah, you're much more limited in your inventory. Lucan's prophecy, eh? And we gotta save a princess too? Okay. I thought we were just here for the crystals. Crescent moon. But yeah, this is one thing that makes this version of the game a lot easier than the NES version to play through. But there is a caveat. This version significantly increased the HP of the bosses to make them a little more exciting and prolonged fights. Which is bad news for us. Just for reference, the final boss in the NES version has 2000 HP. The final boss in this version of the game is 20,000 HP and is a lot harder than an NES solo attempt at that boss would be as a result, so that's gonna be fun. Let us see the king. We do carry the crystals, as you can see. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Well, I mean, you pretty much have to do with 1 warrior here, I'm sorry. And Chancellor is, doesn't really trust us, I guess. Now we gotta do something to gain the king's trust as well. We gotta rescue his daughter, the Princess Sarah. Another Princess Sarah, eh? There was one in my Final Fantasy III Let's Play as well. And Sarah was kidnapped by Garland and taken to the Chaos Shrine to the north. So this is our first quest. Nobody can beat Garland. So we gotta do the dirty work for the kingdom. Do not fail me. We shall not. Let's see, let's have a look around the castle. Is there anything of use here? I don't think there's any items or anything like that that we can make use of. Oh yeah, one thing that's gonna be critical for this run is, since we can't cast magic and such, there are items which you can use in battle, and those are gonna be very important at some point. Like, they replicate spells like Protect, or Invis, or whatever it's called, or Blink. So there are items you can use in battle to give yourselves buffs, which are gonna be critical if you're not playing like a magic-focused class. Which we are not. We cannot learn magic at all. We can't use most weapons, we just punch things. I picked the simplest character type to do this challenge, which may or may not be good. I think a red mage would probably be good for a solo challenge because they're the most varied. They can use some weapons, they can cast some spells. They're not great at everything, but they have a lot of versatility, which for a solo challenge obviously is pretty good. Oh yeah, another benefit to playing the Pixel Remaster version is we can save pretty much anywhere. Or at least we can do on the world map. In the NES version, you can only save in by resting at the inn. So that's very helpful. Also, this has an autosave system, which is gonna save us a lot of time going through dungeons again. But yeah, first things first, we want to level up. We need to do a lot of grinding in this challenge, and I'm gonna do most of that off-screen, but there's gonna be some on-screen grinding as well. It is impossible to avoid. And I mean, that's the whole part of the experience, right? You don't want to miss that. But yeah, I'm gonna do most of my grinding off-screen between sessions. And I might even make use of these boosters, which increase experience and such. To do that, just to speed it up a little bit. If you think that invalidates my run, tough shit. The only thing it really does is save on time. Like, it doesn't reduce the challenge at all, it just makes it take less time, and time is finite in this universe, so that is something to keep in mind. Alright, what level are we at? We're level 4. When I did a test run of this, I had much better HP growth at this point, which was making me a little worried. I kinda want Arf to get a little more HP before attempting to face Garland. But yeah, I did a test run up to and including defeating Garland, and that worked fine, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna try this again and have it on video. And just make a thing. Oh, this might not be good. I should rest up at the end after this. Yeah, we're doing pretty good damage, as you can see. The one thing about the monks is that they are a glass cannon. Oh, this is still not a big upgrade on HP. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. The monk is a bit of a glass cannon, since they cannot really equip that much armor. So they can dish out a lot more damage than the warrior, eventually. Even without weapons, but they also take a lot more damage, which, again, for solo challenges, pretty hard. So yeah, I guess I would assume, I'm not an expert, obviously, but I would assume that either warrior or red mage is probably the easiest way to do a solo challenge. White mage and black mage is probably pretty rough. I mean, the white mage has a lot of sustainability, because they can heal themselves. Black Mage has a good way to deal with random encounters with their multi-target attacks, but they... Ooh, my god. Yeah, we're gonna rest up again after this. I'm not gonna walk up north with that much, that little HP. But obviously they're gonna take a lot of damage. And from what I've heard, the Thief is the hardest to do. Now, if you do a Thief solo challenge and permit yourself a class change, then you can turn the Thief into a ninja eventually, which probably makes it easier. But yeah, it's probably the hardest to start at the very least. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of goblins. That is a lot of goblins. Yeah, if there's only one character in the party, obviously that's the only character getting hit. So if there's a lot of enemies, that translates to a lot of damage. But yeah, not too worried about these goblins, but yeah, see how they're like shredding through my HP still? I can only kill one each turn. I'm gonna rest up after this again. Gotta say, my test playthrough for this part went a lot smoother. Hopefully that makes it more into— oh my god, okay. I actually got a crit on me there. Yeah, let's use a potion as well. Use a potion and see if we can get some— actually, let's do some more grinding while we're at it. Because we're pretty close to gaining another level. And I'd rather rest up after that. Please give me a decent HP boost after this, that would be so nice. That would be oh so nice. One more encounter ought to do it. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna try and get to the town of Provoca and maybe get the boat as well. Alright, now that's what I call an HP boost. Up to 93, that's gonna help out a lot. That is gonna help us out a lot. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a solo thief challenge, but I wanted to cut myself some slack. Give me more potions, that's all I need right now. What level are we at? We are level 6. Alright, let's not ditch the nunchucks just yet. Okay, let us make our way north to the Chaos Shrine. I'm not gonna explore much of the Chaos Shrine. There are 2 treasure chests that I might be interested in. But I don't think it's too critical in this version of the game. I like the music in this place quite a lot. Oh dear. Of course we get attacked by a bunch of wolves. Right before the boss. Yeah, this place is dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I please get a turn? I should have run. This is gonna be it, isn't it? Yep. Alright. First death. Thankfully, this version of the game is autosaves. Oh dear. Are we gonna get the same encounter again? No, okay. We might be able to handle this. Except werewolves can— I'm poisoned. I might as well just restart. I can't heal poison. I can't heal poison, I'm just gonna die. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna reload this one. So we'll count this as a death number too. This went so much smoother last time. Please. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, let's try these zombies. Which I think can paralyze you. Okay, we're kind of getting through them so far. Come on. Come on. Why do they get so many turns? Come on, one more. Can do it. Alright. Finally get some good RNG. We do need to heal up after that though. Okay, I'm also not gonna sell the equipment of the mages, because that feels a little cheesy. It probably doesn't matter that much, but still. Alright, I was like, hey, maybe we can explore this place a little, but I think I am not gonna after that. Alright, so Garland wants to exchange the princess for the kingdom. So this is like the first Final Fantasy villain, kind of. He's very iconic, this Garland fellow. And he will knock us all down, apparently. We'll see about that. Got our first boss. He does not hit too hard, actually. And we are at a decent level. Just gotta make sure to heal periodically. And hope for the best. That's kind of all we can do here. It's just attack, heal, attack, heal. Oh, yeah, let's heal up. I don't want to risk it. What if he gets like a crit in? I got enough potions. I'm gonna heal up when I'm roughly at 50 HP. 50% HP, that is. Come on. You're not that tough, Garland. There we go. That was a lot easier than a group of wolves. Alright. And we get up to level 7. Nice. We do indeed. We did indeed come to rescue you, princess. And apparently that's the first time anyone's ever defeated Dark Garland. I do not have a lot of trust in the Cornelia's military, if that's the case, because he was kind of a chump. Alright! We are indeed the Warriors of Light. When darkness veils the world, 4 Warriors of Light shall come. They cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. And I guess you can find a crystal to the north. Alright. So we got our mission, or rather we can now finally fulfill our original mission. Because the king is gonna have a bridge built in our name. Or rebuild in our name. That's so strange. You saved the princess of a kingdom, and then as a reward, you have a bridge built. Alright, princess is gonna give us a loot. I don't remember if this loot is necessary at all, if I'm being honest. So let's see. Almost at the point where the nunchucks are necessary. Okay, apparently the dancing girl in town has some information if we need it. I don't need it. And we're gonna get a little cutscene. Look at him. Okay, I guess they were already rebuilding the bridge. But now that they know that we're coming, they're actually gonna put some effort into it. They were just kind of fucking around before, but now they're actually gonna do it. Beautiful. Alright! The 4 Warriors of Light are here. We are indeed. Alright, that went reasonably well. Let's rest up at the inn again. The trek to the next town, though, is gonna be pretty hard. Pretty hard, I wager. Because there's some pretty strong enemies there. Let's see. I want to stock up on some more items. I also want to sell some stuff. Don't really need that stuff. Our potion's gonna be enough. I can buy some high potions. High potions weren't even a thing in the NES version. We have it so good. So yeah, antidote might be a good idea because otherwise poison means death. So let's buy 2 antidotes, or 3 maybe. Eye drops might be good because we're solely reliant on physical attacks, but I think we can get those later. I don't think there's anything here that will blind us. Echo Crass, silence doesn't matter for us at all because we can't cast magic. Goat Needle doesn't matter for us at all because if we are turned to stone, it's game over. If your entire party is turned to stone, you lose. We only have 1 party member. Now let's get some more potions. Let's save. And let's see if we can make the trip. Gonna get another nice little cutscene here. The screen is so beautiful. It's so nostalgic. And so that quest began. I don't know, it keeps talking about 4 Warriors of Light. There's only Arf. It's just 1. You only need 1. I don't know what this is about 4 warriors. Just because Arf is carrying around a bag of dead black mages, that doesn't mean that they count. We don't need any help. Bring the world once more into light, just like in Final Fantasy III. See what I mean about Final Fantasy II having the best story out of the NES trilogy? I mean, it's not like the whole Evil Empire thing is super original either, but it's more compelling than this whole, oh, bring light into the darkness shtick. I mean, I guess Final Fantasy III, the whole balance between light and dark thing was kind of interesting, but still. I think it's more fun to fight evil empires. Alright. Gonna drop a save here, so that we don't have to rewatch this cutscene when we die, which will inevitably happen, not here. We can probably deal with these goblins. Yeah, the most frustrating part about Solo Challenge is just how many hits you have to just tank before you get a turn so far. Okay, we got our map. There's a cave up north where an old witch lives. We're not gonna visit her. Like I said, I'm not gonna follow all of the story and exploration beats. I'm trying to do this efficiently. This might be too much for us to handle. Let's try and run away. Oof, that was close. Use a potion. Save. Remember, we can save everywhere in the world map. We're gonna make use of that. And I might actually have to do a little bit of grinding before I... Oh dear. Can I take 2 ogres in a fight? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Good thing we dropped that save. That's the 3rd death, I think. I'm not gonna do a death counter, I'm sorry. I'm too lazy for that, but... Yeah. That's how it's gonna be for a while. Let's save again here. And we get some crazy horses, who I think can do some crazy damage. Yep. Might survive this. Barely. That was hard. Okay, let's see. It's a town of Provoker. Help us from what? Okay, apparently the town is being threatened by a bunch of pirates. It's 50 gil here, it's so expensive. What if I can't afford to rest up anymore? What then? How much? Oh, I have like no gil at all. Okay, there's the pirates. We gotta deal with them if we want the boat. We kinda need that boat. Is there any better equipment here? Not really. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna attempt the pirates. Usually in a normal playthrough the pirates are chumps. They're very easy to deal with. But with only one character... The Great Bicky, eh? Only one character, this might be a problem. Because there's fucking 9 of them. They only deal single-digit HP for the most part. We can kill one every hit. But we might not even get a second turn in at this point. Yep. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at this level. We need to do some grinding. Thing is, grinding the enemies outside is also pretty dangerous. But we don't really have a choice. Don't really have a choice now. I could take a Gigas Worm. Ouch. Okay, save after every encounter though. Gotta take our time. This might be a problem. This is a problem. Please go first. Nope. Alright. This is like the 5th death, I think? So yeah, the stronger we get, the easier grinding we'll get too. Oh, preemptive strike. We can take one ogre. can definitely take one ogre. And we get a level up. This is so little HP growth though. This is not great. We are getting a lot of gil, which is nice. Gotta buy more potions from that. Okay, I think it is time to get rid of the nunchucks. Let's see how that affects our damage. I think it also increases our hit rate. And crit rate as well, I think. So might be worth it at this point. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage. That is definitely better. We are only ever gonna use our fists from now on. Arf is gonna punch the whole world. Come on. Yeah, these don't even do that much damage at this point. I am tempted to go back to the Chaos Shrine and get some of the items there, but I don't think it's too critical. Let us rest up again. I still don't feel confident enough to take on the pirates again. I wanna do a little more grinding first. I'm very glad that the inn doesn't revive the Black Mages. That would make this very annoying. Let's see here. Let's get some more potions. There's not really any armor or anything else we can get here that would help. Let's try and get to like level 9 or 10 maybe? I'm kind of hope for like a big... Uh-oh. Ambush is not good. Ambush is very not good. That's not what we want to see. Let's kill the Warg Wolf. Nice, okay, dies in one hit. That's what I was hoping for. God damn! I can probably do it, but... I eat a lot of hits here. Oh, this is getting close. Come on. Come on. Oh, god damn it. You gotta be kidding me. I should have healed. Oof! Alright! There's gonna be a lot of reloading in this. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Getting ambushed again? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's be a little smarter about this. Let's use a potion. If the game lets me. I can't wait until we get an item that lets us cast like a multi-target magic in battle. That would be so good. Okay, come on, punch one more to death so that we got a little more wiggle room for healing. That would be cool. Okay, I hope we can get another potion off before we get bitten to death. I'm getting mauled by canines. I'm one of you. Don't you see? My name's Arf. And my friendly dead buddies, Woof, Ruff, and a Woo. Alright, we get another level up and a decent chunk of HP as well. Let's save and hope we can make it back to town to rest. I should not have strayed that far. Alright. Looking good, looking good. We're doing alright, I would say. Actually, let's Why not just try the pirates again with what we have? Get some potions first. Oh, alright, I guess we can't afford them. I guess wolves don't give a lot of money. Which, to be fair, makes sense. Okay, let's see. We have a lot more HP to work with. But we also have a lot of enemies to contend with. And if I get a crit like that, that's no good. Yeah, this is not gonna happen, is it? Come on. Okay, can I heal up? Can I heal up? Yes, nice, okay. Can I heal up again? Ouch! Yeah, I'm afraid it's not enough. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen on this level. Being monk is suffering. Let's get another level or two under our belt, shall we? Oh my! That's a pretty nasty group of enemies. Oh, we didn't even kill it in one hit. Oh my god. Okay. This is worse than the pirates. This is just worse. This is not gonna happen. Need to, like, get a good encounter here. We need to pray to the RNG gods to give us something good. And not get ambushed. Ideally. This may still work. Can punch the Gigasperm to death pretty quickly. Ogre hits pretty hard. But alright, 2 hits for the Ogre. Alright. We got a lot of gil for that too. Let's save. Can deal with a single lizard. Nice. Some nice damage. Oh, that's a big upgrade. That's nice. That's nice. That's good. That is good. I'm feeling it. One more level up though. I'm still not feeling the pirates, unfortunately. Still not feeling the pirates. Gotta kill that Warp Wolf quickly. Can probably deal with these wolves if they ever stop attacking me. I should heal. I should heal. Don't underestimate the wolves. They will bite you to death. Okay, I can probably deal with them from this point on. It's this balancing act of having to attack to reduce the number of enemies so you take less damage, but also having to heal. You definitely need to rest up after that. Oh boy, I can already tell this is not gonna be easy. This is definitely not the hardest challenge run I could have done for this game, but it's still gonna be something. Definitely an interesting way to play this old game. Let's get a bunch of potions. But yeah, at least the economy is kind to the monk, because the monk does not want for much. They have their fists. They have the clothes on their back, and that's kind of it. So I got more money to spend on potions and other things to keep me alive. I can deal with 2 crazy horses like that. They don't even hit that hard anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 more level, and then I'm gonna try the pirates again. And then once I got the ship, I'm probably gonna stop for this episode. We're gonna sail over the ocean next time. Okay, I gotta kill something here. And heal up. Kill something. And heal up. And this might already be it. Oh, okay, I went first. That saved my life. Come on. Attack that ogre 1 more time, we should be good. Woo! Alright. Alright. Pretty close. Rest up at the end. Do it again. I really hope this is fun to watch, even if it's just me grinding for now. But I mean, we are working. We are working towards a goal here. Let's see. Get more potions. Trying to get 1 more level, and then I'm gonna attempt the pirates again. This is addicting, honestly. This is pretty addicting. It's fun to see number go up, especially if you're so limited to just 1 character. That it's like even more meaningful. Like every incremental increase in statistics is so much more palpable with 1 character. This is still a rough encounter though. Fortunately, we did a good job evading a lot of hits there. And I think this encounter is gonna push us over the edge to the next level, yes. That is a minuscule increase in HP, however. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna try. Gonna try the pirates again. Last try for today. I already recorded 3 other episodes for the Final Fantasy III Let's Play today. My voice is kind of gone. But... And I finished the Let's Play too. It's all up on YouTube now. The whole playlist is done. It's done. But I really wanted to do this, and I couldn't wait. Just had this idea in my head. Alright. Still doing too much damage. Still doing too much damage to me. Gotta reduce them. Gotta kill like at least 3 of them before even thinking about healing, I think. Come on, get another hit in. Do it. Okay. Now we use the potion. Now we use the potion. And now their damage is a lot more manageable. I'm gonna use another potion. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm a little more stable here. Okay, let's attack. There's still too many of them. They're still doing too much damage. Gotta use another potion. I should have bought like a high potion or something for this. Specifically for this. Yeah, every pirate we kill is less damage we need to worry about. And I think from this point on, if we just go for it, we might be good. We might be good. Only 4 of them. It's only 3 of them. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's... Oh, come on. Not on the final stretch. Use the potion. You're not gonna do this to me. I'm gonna beat you. Okay, we're gonna do it. Yes! Woo! That was a lot. Kicked your sorry asses. Look how apologetic he gets all of a sudden. He even gives us his ship for our troubles. Alright! We get the ship. Let's heal up. Heal up once again. Okay, there's nothing else here that's worth getting, right? Can't really use any weapons. We can't really use any of the armor, I think. I mean, it says I could equip the leather gloves, but it didn't say that I would get an upgrade for that. Yeah, that will actually just weigh me down. There's no point. Okay. Let's get some items. Let's actually get a high potion. And a bunch of potions. Okay. We got a ship. I'm gonna try and get all the way down to Elfland, which is our next stop with the ship. If I can't do it, I'm just gonna stop the episode here. If it's gonna be too hard. And just do some off-screen grinding, and we might have to do that. Looking at those damage numbers. Out of the frying pan into the freezer. Alright. But we got the ship. We got the ship. We got a lot done in this episode. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time for my Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster Solo Monk Challenge Run. I'm Dizzy, and I'll be seeing ya. Bye bye.